Hi guys, this is Dr. Aman, a student of Samarkand State Medical University, Uzbekistan. This July Fmge exam, I secured 219 marks in my first attempt. And in this video, actually, I want to share my journey, my experience about this exam. What was my schedule? How did I follow the schedule? What disciplines and all? About the exam pattern, what was my daily routine about these subjects, how I deal with all the subjects in like 19 subjects, how did I customize, how did I solve the MCQs every day. In this video, I want to talk everything. So if I start with the my daily routine, I used to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I used to start from the 6 o'clock till 6 o'clock. From 6 o'clock till 9 o'clock in the morning, I used to study the one subject, any one major subject like medicine. I used to study, and from 9:30 to around suppose 1 hour, yeah, 1 hour from till 10:30 or 10:45, I used to take break, and from then from 11 o'clock I used to sit study again, and from 11 o'clock to around 6 o'clock, yes, 6 o'clock I used to study continuously. So it is around 7 hours. In these 7 hours I utilize at least three subjects, minimum three subjects I used to read. Like I used to study every day 4 or 5 subjects. Suppose if I am reading 5 subjects every day, I used to give 3 hours to medicine part, 2 hours to two major subjects. Like suppose if I have started with the obs gynae, I used to give 2 hours to obs gynae, 2 hours to PSM, like that. And it took around 3 to 5 to 7 hours, around 7 hours. And I used to finish this up to what to say 11 to 1, 1 to 3 o'clock. Up to 3 o'clock I used to finish all this three major subjects. Then I used to study two minor subjects, in which one is not very minor, little bit minor, like path, physio or pharma, anyone from that. Suppose I have picked the pharma subject, suppose. So if I am reading the in the medicine part, if I am reading the suppose nephrology, so I used to study the all the drugs about the only nephrology from the pharma, as much as I could cover in just 1 hour. I was not giving more than 1 hour to the subject, just 1 hour, as much as I could finish, because around I am the Marrow Plan C user. So in Marrow it is a little bit more content, of course, so it takes a little bit time. So around one unit I used to cover in 1 week. Yeah, like I'm very slowly I was reading. So it was taking around 1 week to cover one unit from the medicine part. So till that time I used to read 2 or 3 times one in the pharma subjects. Like if I am studying nephrology in the medicine, and I have started the pharma, the same nephro drugs, nephrology drugs, like in the hypertension and diuretics and all. So in 1 week I used to revise at least 2 times one unit, like nephrology unit in the pharma. So this was around 1 hour I was giving to this subject. So up to 4 o'clock, yes, I used to cover 4 subjects. And now I used to pick up one minor subjects, very minor, like it was suppose anesthesia. Okay, because anesthesia is little bit like major, like medicine integrated subject, so you have to focus on that also. So just pick up the anesthesia. Suppose I have picked up anesthesia. So 1 hour I used to give anesthesia as well. After giving 1 hour, I used to finish my all the 5 subjects readings up to 5 o'clock or hardly 6 o'clock. Suppose 6 o'clock, and after that I used to stop the reading the what to say the theory part. After 6 o'clock, I used to take break for 1.5 hours, and from 7 to 7:30, I used to come back to the study. Yeah, and from 7:30 to around suppose it take around 3 or 4 hours to solve the 100 MCQs. Look, to solve MCQ 100 MCQ just 100 minutes, but it's not about just solving MCQ. We have to read all the explanation very deeply, very carefully, each and every line. Because the new question come from that explanation as well. So you have to be very thorough with that in the explanation part as well. So it would take around 3 or 4 hours to solve 100 MCQ. So up to 12 o'clock at the night, at the night I used to finish my all studies, all the things with the all 5 subject notes, theory and 100 MCQs. I used to finish up to 12 o'clock. So if I talk about the MCQ pattern, in the MCQ pattern I used to follow 100 questions every day by the custom module in the Marrow app. I used to divide the all 19 subject in 3 parts, like first 8, then last 3 minor. First 8 subject I used to solve Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, 3 days continuously, 8 subjects, same subjects. Like if I am using in the custom module anatomy, physio, biochemistry, patho, pharma, forensic, and any one like suppose you take anesthesia or derma, anyone from that. So just make 8 subjects like anatomy, physio, patho, pharma, biochemistry, all first prof and second prof subjects, and one forensic and one very minor subjects like anesthesia or derma, anyone. So just select this subjects and make custom. So in the custom, don't try to like go in the very broad approach, try to approach narrow. You choose one first part of all the subjects and all the topics. Just first one from each subject. You have to select first one from each subject. Like suppose first part in the pharma is your general pharmacology. So from general pharmacology, whatever is on the top in your list in the app, just choose it from all the subjects first and give test. Okay, and give test always in not QBank mode. Try to give in the examination mode. Okay, because in QBank mode you will take more time. It's like laziness a little bit. So it's better to go with the QBank mode. In QBank mode, you will not you cannot skip that. You have to give all 100 questions continuously. You cannot skip like, okay, right now I am not doing, I will do some later and all. You can't do like that. So it's better to go with the QBank mode, and not QBank mode, I mean examination mode. Solve 100 questions in as much as time you could take, and take around 80 minutes, 90 minutes or 100 minutes, whatever you want. You have 100 minutes to solve all those questions. After solving this in 100 minutes, you have you will take it would take around, I think, 2 hours to 3 hours to read all the explanation, because just solving MCQs, I think you can just do the mug up the MCQ, because whenever you go to the GT and examination, you are not going to get the same questions. Question will be of course different. So you have to read the explanation very carefully. Even you can make one extra copy for that. Like I used to have one white paper sheet, and its name was Aaj Ka Gyan, and whatever 100 questions I had solved during my entire day, and whatever I have done wrong, I used to write on that paper, and before sleeping I used to just read first, then I used to go to sleep. And then of course you have to read the explanation very carefully, each and every questions. It doesn't matter if it is right or it is wrong, because there are so many information in the even the correct questions you would not know that. So go with each and every questions. In 100 questions you have to go each and every question. Then you do not think that okay, this is wrong, it might be your tukka, and also go with the every questions. Read explanation, read all pulse very carefully. Pulse is very important, even if you are able to finish your pulse, you are able to I think make 60% of questions. Pulse is that much important. So read pulse very carefully, try to mark the pulse, and while doing the MCQ, whatever MCQ you have done wrong, you have to do bookmark. And there is the way to bookmark the questions. The way I was bookmarking the questions, it was like we have 3 options to bookmark. One is the blue color, one is the question mark, and one is the red star mark. So I used to you have to separate all the questions. Like you cannot just mix all the questions at one place. You have to be very separate. So whatever questions which is without any exam tag, like this is without hashtag NEET, without hashtag AIMS, without hashtag Fmge, so put that question mark wala hashtag, okay, in the book. Whatever questions from NEET, PG and AIMS, try to put that in star marks wala bookmarks. And whatever question is from Fmge, put that in blue color wala bookmarks. Okay, So at the end it would help you. Like if suppose you want to solve only NEET quiz question, go to that and marrow it is the function. You can select from even that, from the grand test, even from the question whatever you have done wrong, from the bookmarks even you can create the custom module. So it would help at that time. So please don't just mix everything. Try to separate the MCQ, NEET PG and EMS in different, Fmge in different, and whatever in the GT questions or without hashtags, I mean without examination hashtag questions, put in the question marks so you can know. And after that, yeah, so after solving each and every day you have to solve 100 questions. Okay. And I used to give GT. It is very important, very very important, guys. Without giving GT, it's like somebody have passed, but please don't go on that. You cannot cross 200 marks without giving GT. You can be just pass. Okay, so please give GT. GT is very important. GT, you have to, you can go, like I used to follow every week. To be honest, when I was started, I used to give every week, but GT will take time. One entire day it will take, one entire day. And but it's worth it at the last. It's worth it. It's not the wastage of time. It's very useful, trust me. As much as you read notes, you're not gonna remember that for long time. You will forget, but once you have done the questions from that portions, you will never forget, trust me. So give GT every week. Try to give every week. If you cannot, then every 15 days you can give one GT. Okay, and you have to make one GT copy. GT copy you have to make one, and in that GT copy you can follow, like you have to give all 300 questions, whatever time is given. And after giving GT, take 1 and 2 hours rest, because you have to give that, I think it's around 5 hours continuously test. So take some rest and you're going to start. First try to look the question whatever you have done wrong, not correct questions. Okay, so review all the wrong questions. Try to note down all the wrong questions on your GT copy. Okay, all the questions, and from the whatever you have done correct, from the correct portions you have to write only those questions which you have did like right correcting just to car. You don't know that. Okay, so write down that also, even that correct questions. Okay, write down that also. So this is the way to give GT. And GT copy is very important, because when we give your second GT, okay, so on Saturday you have to give time to a GT copy. Okay, GT copy, like you have just given one GT, it would like how much page you will write? Around 10 pages maximum to write down one GT, I think 10 pages, yeah, 10-12. So it is just about the one GT you can cover in 2 or 3 hours or 4 hours. But as much as your GT count will be increased, your pages will be increased. Like now you are at suppose at your 8 GT. Okay, so your pages count will be also around 100-200. So you cannot read that in 1 or 2 hours. So after giving few GTs, it will take around whole days to read that GT copy. So it's okay. On Saturday you just read that GT copy, only GT copy first. Okay, whatever you have written there, read all the pages from your GT copy. And after finishing the GT copy, okay, like you have started from 6 o'clock to study until 6 o'clock. So I would request to stop that reading that GT copy after 8 hours. Just study for 8 hours that copy. Okay, 8 hours. Now what you have to do is you have to go to your custom module. Create custom module from previous GT only, not from all questions. Only from GT you create one custom module and solve all. Create the custom module from your wrong questions. Okay, there is the function on Marrow app you can create. So create from there the custom module from whatever you have done wrong. Okay, and try to give at least 2 custom module before going to GT. At least 2 custom module you have to give. 100 questions, around 200 questions from GT, whatever you have done wrong. Okay, like suppose in GT you have done only 50. Okay, 50 you create 150, and another 150 we have to create from your pyq hashtag. Like for 50 you have done from gt you have to created, and for 150 question you create from like use the hashtag neatpg ems, um, fmg, hashtag image based, hashtag clinical, and hashtag slide. These four or five, these five or six hashtag you have to use, and give 150 questions. Okay, and suppose you have already 100 question in your gt, I mean wrong question from gt. It's okay, just go for that 100. So anyhow we have to solve around 200 questions, either from the gt wrong, or from the your like custom module regularly you are doing. Anyhow you have to solve 200 questions. Okay, 200 questions before giving gt. You have to study the gt copy on saturday. On sunday you have to give gts. Before going to the gt on saturday, read that copy, give 200 questions custom module, then go to the gt. Okay, and so I was telling you that 8 subject in first 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Next 8 subject, like you have off gynae, psm, medicine, pediatrics. Okay, pediatrics we have left, and whatever all you have left you can put in that sections, and surgery. Okay, so Wednesday, Monday to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. These 3 days you have to solve custom model from these 8 subject, like another 8 subjects parts. Okay, and you can just choose one from that three little portion, like 3 subjects. Like you just choose dharma. Okay, because dharma is little bit good. It would help you with correlation with the even with the medicine and with the microbiology as well. I think and image base is very important in dharma. So go with that for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Okay, and Sunday of course you have to give gt, so it's really hectic. You cannot create the custom model for another 100 questions. Okay, so I think it is enough if you'll follow this for 2 months. Trust me, your gt score will be more than 180. Of course 100% more than 180. You will go above 180. I cannot sure that you can go above 200, but of course 180 above you can go. My first gt score was 180 something, and around third from third gts I used to get 200 plus. And I would tell you one thing, that I used to give not gt on the marrow. I used to give gt on cerebellum app, on and what to say, prepladder app. Okay, and dams last test I had given that you know there is there one they have one own lab there. I had given the 2 GTs from the dams, and in dams GTs, in one GT I got third rank, and dams second GT I got first rank there. And each and every platform I used to get more than 200 marks, like 208, 210, 212. At Marrow I used to get highest I get 228, I think. Yeah, 228 I think I had got maximum at Marrow app, and other platform also 200 plus. So it was like you have to judge yourself, that only you know the only just because of ratification of the Marrow question you are getting 200 questions, or you have really concept. So each and every platform you are getting 200 questions. If you are getting whatever marks you are getting at the every platforms, like 180 you are getting 180 above you are getting at every platforms, that is your real marks. That is your real marks. So try to give GT, like suppose you have given 3 GTs from Marrow, go with the 1 GTs from of Cerebellum. This free, like you don't need to buy the app. I haven't buy any app, so there is a free, whatever free GTs you just go and attempt it GT. Okay, so I think it's enough to to cover everything. So you have to just follow this. Don't go with the main videos and main notes. Rapid revision notes is enough for each subject. Yeah, sometime like whatever is the frequently asked questions, like suppose in gynae, if I would talk RHI immunization, ectopic pregnancy, PPH management. These are very frequently asked questions. So only for this topic you have to go to the main notes, not for every topic. Whatever topics are frequently asked, only in that topic you have to go to the main notes. If you think that okay you need some more, then only. Otherwise, I think narrow rapid revision is enough. Even NEET PG people used to study rapid revision in my library, so I think it is enough. You don't need to go anywhere. So you have to just follow this pattern. I think for not for 6 months. Try to go with these 7 or 8 months. But yeah, I mean, of course, in 5 months also you can do that. So this is all about the how to prepare. I would request you to follow this channel, and I am planning to share the. I was to planning the make the another videos. Like I want to make videos on each and every subjects, and from that subject, from each and every chapter, what is important, what is important for Fmge, and I mean on which topic you have to really you have to focus, and which topic you can just skip and all. So I would talk all that in my upcoming videos, of course. So just follow this channel, and I have my own Telegram channel on that I post everyday MCQ. So you can solve their MCQ as to post every day. Even these days, I am also planning to prepare for NEET PG and whatever exam of the PG level. So of course, so you can follow this channel. You can follow my Telegram channel. From there you can solve MCQ every day as to post around 10 or 12 MCQ, and that MCQ is not just the best MCQ. That MCQ is really your PYQ, either NEET PG PYQ, either EMS PYQ, or either Fmge PYQ. Guys, these days, even in this exam, like in July exam, it was really not easy. It was not very difficult and not easy, to be honest. Question was from EMS PYQ, question was from NEET PG PYQ. So you have to solve EMS at least 5 years, NEET PG 5 years, Fmge all whatever is given in your app. Okay, Fmge PYQ you have to solve at least 3 times. Okay, erase every 3 months. You have to just erase everything and give once again. So anyhow you have to attempt PYQ for 3 times, Fmge 2 times, NEET PG and EMS 2 times. Okay, and your NEET PG or your PYQ score would be more than what to say, at least should be more than 80%. Okay, try to keep it at more than 80%, not below 80% in PYQ at least. Okay, and while giving custom modules, I just want to say one thing, that like on Monday you have to just choose NEET PG or NEET PG with EMS tag you have to use, not any other tag. On Monday you choose only Fmge tag, and on like on Tuesday, and on Wednesday you have to just do not select these 3 NEET PG, EMS and Fmge, and select rest all hashtags. Okay, and give that. Things will be same that 8 and 3 portions wise. You have to follow the same pattern. Just you have to choose the hashtags. On Monday just choose NEET PG EMS hashtag. On Tuesday just choose the Fmge hashtag, and on Wednesday remove these 3 hashtags, Fmge, NEET and EMS, and select all the hashtags and give. Okay, so just follow these patterns and try to solve the MCQ. Write down the Aaj Ka Gyan wala white paper pe everything, whatever you have done wrong. Before sleeping, just see 1 time and sleep. Okay, just sleep. And make GT copy. Divide GT copy on Saturday. Go and give GTs on Sunday. Please don't think that you will cover all the subjects, then you will give GT and you will get 150 marks. No, it will not happen. Even you have just studied the 8 subjects, suppose, go with the GT. Okay, it doesn't matter, you got 80 marks, you got 90 marks, 100 marks. Try to write down all the wrong questions. Read on Saturday that copy, go to the Sunday. Of course, after giving 4 GT, your marks will be increased 100%. And if you will be consistent with this, in 5th or 6th GT, your marks will go above 200. So give GTs, try to give GTs in early days, every week, not 15, even I would say, every week I would say. Okay, if not, then every 15 days, because at the last time you will not get time to give too much GTs, because it will take your whole day, whole day. So it's better to go now. every week give one GTs on Sunday and finish it off. Okay, so this was all about, and upcoming videos I will share how to study the each subject, and from that subject which topic you have to mainly focus, which do not. Okay, so thank you guys, bye bye.